what's up, guys? Dustin Steiner from eSports Max here. I'm standing here with Ryan, Dignitas, Prodigal Son, Hart. How are you doing tonight, man?
I'm fine, thank you very much. It's good to be here. Just a little bit upset that they cancelled the Rumble because I was really looking forward to that. But it's still great to be here and everything else is perfect. So
yeah, for sure. It seems like everyone's having a great time. All right, so talk to me a little bit about your matches today. You qualified for top 16, right?
Yeah, that's right. I'm qualified for top 16, which is going to happen tomorrow. And I think my first matchup is versus K-Brad. So it's a matchup it's a player that I've played in many tournaments. So I'm very experienced against him. The only difference now is that it's Ultra instead of regular AE 2012, where Sagat isn't as strong, so I'm not sure how that's going to work out. Obviously, I'm going to give it my all, as I always do, and see what happens there. In my earlier matches today, I've played, some of them I played CJ True, Viscount, I played CCG Air, I was more or less comfortable with how everything went in everything except for the CJ Truth match, because there were a couple of things where my stick kind of messed up. He jumped in, I did Ultra, but he did a focus attack, and I just think that my stick has a very sensitive circuit board or something. Like if I do things too hard, then crazy things come out, so I might need to use a different stick in the future. But you know, fair play to CJ, he did his thing, and I feel that the Sagat Feilong matchup is a lot more difficult for Sagat now because of the nerfs. So with that said, I'm still going to ride it out and see what I can make of Sagat tomorrow, and see what happens from there, really.
So, you mentioned the Sagat nerfs, so you've been having a little bit of trouble in the past couple tournaments. Can you talk to me a little bit about that? How have you been approaching your practice now?
Well, I think that it's one of those things where I'm not sure if it's more of a mental thing where because your character's nerfed you think you can't get to a certain place with him,
right,
or if it really is that he's just not match efficient in certain areas because of the nerfs. So it might be a combination of both as well. I'll definitely say that today it was a lot to do with that. But it's early stages, the game is still very new, and we're still learning stuff. And to be honest, I don't know all of the things at the moment because we're still picking things up, so I don't want to do this thing of just like giving up, well, Sagat's not good anymore because he's been nerfed, so let's just quit. I want to focus on seeing what I can squeeze out of him. I want to squeeze every drop of resource out of that character before I decide whether I'm going to quit him or not. Sure. So it's a big choice for me. I've put a lot of time into Sagat. So yeah, it's a very big deal. But yeah, we'll see what happens. But I am feeling a difference. Yeah, the Tiger Shots has more recovery. What that means is not only does he take longer to recover, but it also affects me on offense as well as defense, because now if they jump in from far away, for example, if I set up a Tiger Shot trap, or they'll jump in and I get a Kara uppercut, now I can't do the Kara because Sagat is still in the position, the Tiger Shot position, because he's recovering. And just, there's a lot of things like that. Like, I think that characters that have really good focus attacks are very good against Sagat, because you can very, consistently react to the Tiger Shot and start charging your focus and still get a level 2 crumple. So it makes it very, very scary to use Tiger Shots in close range. Which then leads on to what else he has, which is footsies, focus, and Tiger Knee, really, if you're looking at the safer options. So it's harder to space Tiger Knees now, and I think that it changes his game plan completely. So I'm working on stuff. I'm seeing what he has, what can be changed for what, but it's looking like it's going to be an uphill battle for sure. So yeah.
Okay. Are there any other characters that you're kind of looking at as potential replacements for Sagat once you grind it out?
I'm currently using Yun. I'm using Yun as well. I'm using Akuma as well. Yun, Akuma. I'm using a bit of Yang. I quite like Ken as well. I might be going over to Ken for some matchups. Ryu, of course, because I've always used Ryu. Trying to think who else. And I want a grab character. I don't know, Abel, T-Hawk. I'm interested in using a grab character.
Maybe a Zangief?
Zangief seems really strong, so yeah. So we'll see. Yeah.
That's pretty scary, Ryan Hart the grappler. I don't know.
I know Yun and Yang have grabs, but that's not what I mean. I mean like proper grabs, so yeah.
Like an actual grappler. Yeah. I mean, you'll wrestle bears or something, right? Okay. Right. All right. So, heading into tomorrow, what's your mindset? Are you looking for a win here, or are you going to let someone else get qualified for Capcom Cup?
I mean, I know I should always be looking for a win, and I am. It's just that because the game is really new, it's not exactly like I've come here with all this new tech, because no, it's a new game and I'm still picking things up. It's brand new, so there's no way I will have, you know, all the stuff, because when I go to majors to win, I've got every like opponent like figured out, like I've worked out stuff for what I'm going to do when I play against everyone, so I'm very comfortable. But I don't have that here because one, the game is new, so I haven't even understood the strategies fully yet. I don't even know who everyone's using yet, and I don't really know who I want to main yet. Like, it's way too early. So yes, I'm going to do my very, very best, but I know that there's a lot more to come from me in terms of my output on this game. Yeah, tomorrow you're not going to see the best ever Ryan Hart on Ultra because it's new, and it's going to take me a while to learn all the stuff to get to that stage. But I am going to do my very best and try to win. Yes, I'm not going to be going easy on anyone, and that's all it's going to be about. Just me doing my thing and beating down as everyone like the way I know how to. But it's going to be very difficult at this current state. Yeah.
Right on. So, who's your first match against tomorrow?
Tomorrow I'm playing K-Brad first, so if that goes well, then I'm not sure who I'll be playing after that. But yeah, K-Brad's going to be tough, and you know, K-Brad's always a good player, and Cammy's always strong. So let's see what happens.
So are we going to see the best Ryan Hart possible at Capcom Cup this December? Are you going to be ready by then?
Yeah, by Capcom Cup I'll be ready, and I'm already qualified for that, so I'm quite comfortable that I can train for that and know that that's coming up, and I've got a fair idea about which players are going to be qualifying for that too.
Great. So tell me about your new team Dignitas. Like, you know, how has it been? It's only been a few days, but how's it been so far, and what's your opinion so far going into it?
I've had really good contact with the team manager already. He's a really nice guy. I've known him for some years now. I'm really happy to be able to represent them around the world, you know, all the way out in America. It's a pleasure. Zach Bennett is a good friend of mine as well, and I'm happy that, you know, I'm on the same team as him. I respect him, you know, as a professional player. I think he's got a brilliant mind on games, and I look forward to maybe teaming up with him for maybe a 2-on-2 ultra tournament or something of that nature down the line. Yeah, I think it'll be really nice for the stream, for the team, for the audience, for hype. You know, I think it'll be good for the UK as well, and good for us. So that'll be something I look forward to. I'm just really happy to have this opportunity, and I want to, you know, develop from here and like trying to find my words to really develop from here and just put on a good show. Really do well for the team, do well for myself. But yeah, it's all to come. It's all to come.
All right, great. And just one last question before you give your shout outs here. What's been your opinion on the Capcom Pro Tour so far? You like it so far? Do you think Capcom can do some things better? What's your opinion?
In the beginning, I wasn't too happy about it because all the tournaments, I mean, a good 90% of the tournaments were like in the US, and I was thinking, well, this is not fair because it's just going to be a bunch of US guys qualifying because they've got all the points. But now I see that, you know, they've really helped Europe a lot. They've given spots to Japan, I think, Mexico.
The UK will be getting a spot too.
Yeah. Europe have quite a few things, so I'm really happy. Yeah, UK have a spot. Korea, is it Korea? But anyway, but there's quite a few countries that have had. Korea. Korea had a spot. So I'm really happy that they've looked out for all the territories to help everyone get on the points ladder, you know, and that's a brilliant thing. So now I really like it. They've given us a premier spot as well, so someone's going to actually get to qualify. It's not me because I'm already qualified, so someone else is going to have a shot. So no, I'm really happy with that. It's brilliant. We just have to see who comes through. Really, it could be anyone. I mean, yeah. So it's exciting and it's new as well. It's different because normally they just had. I mean, how did they do it last time? I'm trying to think. Oh, they had qualifiers, but it wasn't a year-long thing. Sure. It was like, you know, a couple of qualifiers here and there, and then you had your slots. You had your slots taken, and they did the finals in San Fran. Right. But this is like, I mean, the whole world has been gathered together in this tournament. You know, in this Capcom Cup qualifier event. So no, it's amazing. I mean, I'm guessing it's taken a lot of money and resources to put this together. Everyone working together, a lot of unity involved for these qualifiers. But no, it's a good thing. I'm not sure where they want to go after this, but it's an interesting step forward, I think. we might see more of it would be nice to see more of a merging with like esports in general, especially for financial reasons, so that we can have bigger prize spots and stuff like that. So I would personally like to see that, but I guess we're way away from that. So at the moment, we need the bigger corporations investing the big bucks, So but maybe that's coming in the future at some point.
Hopefully. All right. So do you have any closing words or shout outs for your fans and your new team out there?
Yeah. Thank you so much to everyone for just congratulating me on the sponsor, just looking out for me in tournaments, like cheering me on. I really appreciate your support. Like it really helps me, especially when I'm all the way out here, like so far from home, to have you guys have my back and just be on my side. It's really nice. I really want to say thanks for that. Thanks to my family for supporting me as well, my friends in the UK, friends and followers as well. Like it's great to have you all behind me and with me rather. Shouldn't say behind me, it sounds really bad, isn't it? Behind me. But yeah, no, thanks for supporting me. I'm just happy to have this kind of family that I'm a part of. Like FGC is like my family. It's the weirdest thing. So I mean,
I do get that sense.
People that were once strangers, now I go to every event and I see them every time, and they're just friendly. It's such a heartwarming thing to see their faces, because I know them. They're my friends, and no, it's brilliant. I'm so happy that we're all together here, and everyone can just win or lose. Everyone's together, and we're having a good time, and this is creating the memories that are probably gonna fill our grandkids' ears at bedtime. All the stories and stuff. So
I know I'm gonna tell my kids all about this, man. That.
It's brilliant. It's really brilliant. I'm so happy that it's come together in this way. Multiple games, just bringing people together from all over the world. Doesn't matter what language you speak. There's a place for you here, and that's an amazing thing.
Great. Well, I'd like to thank you for your time, Ryan.
Shout out to Dignitas. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here. You know what I'm saying?
And all the sponsors are Dignitas.
Well, Western Digital, Intel. I mean, I could go for all of them. Alienware, But yeah. Thanks, guys.
Right on.
Peace.
Almost forgot. Almost forgot. You're good, though. You're good. You're good. He's good. All right. Well, this has been Dustin Steiner for eSports Max here with Ryan Hart. Please stay tuned to esportsmax.com for the rest of our CBO 2014 coverage. And be sure to follow us on Twitter at eSports Max. You can follow Ryan Hart at Ryan Joseph Hart on Twitter. All right, great.